Hello everyone and welcome back for another edition of 8 Minutes with Aaron. I'm of course your host Aaron, and today we're going to talk about something special that you and I may share different viewpoints about. So let's get rolling with a fresh edition of this guy right here, Aaron. So this is what I just want to get to and just let you guys know in advance. What I'm talking about might affect you, might not affect you. But for me, it affects me a lot. You see, when I'm driving at night, sometimes it's very difficult for me to see the road. Now, no, I'm not saying that I'm blind or I have to wear glasses all the time, which I'm supposed to be wearing glasses while I'm driving. It's the lights. Why are there no lights on major highways and roads? Just tell me why. If there were lights shining down on the road, I would be able to see the yellow lines, the little white lines in between, and know where I'm going when it's raining. Basically, when it's raining, because it's the rain that screws everything up. The rain's coming down from the sky, it's splashing all over the window. I'm like, I can't see my windshield wipers. And I live in the city, so when I park my car, it's like under trees, and I guess I get some kind of the dew or the maple stuff gets on my windshield, and when it rains, it's like smudging and shit. And I'll put on my glasses. Sometimes I'll throw on the old glasses and be like, all right, let's put on the HD vision. And it doesn't help at all. Does not help at all. Now, I don't know the last time I went and got my eyes checked, but I want you all to know. I want to know why there are not lights on the roads. You know, I was thinking on my way home the other day while it was raining. This is when this all came, to a big, boiling point, when I was just so frustrated. I'm like, ooh, I hate this so much. I realized, I hate the snow, but I'd rather drive in the snow than in the rain. The rain just seems like it just splashes everywhere and it's just muffled. With snow, it compounds and it plops right off. Perfect. It just boggles my mind. And then I say, what are my taxes and what am I paying the government for when they're not putting lights on my road? Is this all a scam so the car insurance companies can get money from you, because you're getting into accidents and shit? When it's raining? I don't know. Maybe that's a very far-fetched thing, but I'm just letting everybody know that if you like the rain, I'm not a big fan. Just not a fan. And it's getting into those winter months. Now, in Pennsylvania, or Philadelphia nonetheless, there has been a drought. So when the rain comes, everyone's like, it's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring. Well, guess what? The old man might be snoring, but my ass has to drive to work in that weather. So I don't want to buy new windshield wipers for my car. Would that even work? I could. I've always thought that maybe it was my windshield wipers, or I could do a little spritz on my windshield and, just wipe it off with some Windex or Windex, right? I wouldn't use Lysol. I feel like Lysol would be the poor choice to use. How about soap and water? Would soap and water work? I'm saying all these things, but I will tell you 100% that I will not try any of this, and I will continue to drive with my windshield looking shitty. And I'm not the only one. Does anyone notice how one side of your windshield is always cleaner than the other side? Like the driver's side looks like a piece of shit, but the passenger side looks fantastic. Why is that? I don't know. You tell me, car people. So I'm not looking forward to all the weather that's going to come. The rain's coming now. It's not cold enough for the snow, but once I get the snow weather, I hate the snow weather too. So, yeah, if you like snow weather, I hate that as well. I'm driving to work and shit like that. Now, I'm not a very slow driver, and I do brake pretty hard, so I will admit there has been, one or two times when I've been on, the turnpike and my car just spun out. And one time I got pulled over by a cop the cop was behind me and threw his lights on, pulled me over on the side of the road, and he's like, yo, you can't be driving like that. I'm like, dude, I was only driving 50 miles an hour. And he's like, nah. I was driving 50 miles an hour and you were definitely going a lot quicker. Something, someone's looking down on me and saying, listen, this isn't the way to go, but I know when the snow hits, I'm going to drive a lot safer. But it still does not stop from the lights. Because when it snows at night, I ain't going to be able to see either. It's going to be even worse. I said earlier, the compounding, I prefer the snow over the water or the rain. No. I hate them both. I do not like them either. Foggy weather's okay. I can drive in the fog. I can put on my high beams and shit like that. And here's another bad thing about when it rains. Everyone drives like shit. Now, I'm not talking about them going 5 or 10 miles under the speed limit. I understand that's what people are going to do. People go 20 to 25 miles under the speed limit thinking that it's pouring so hard in torrential weather or torrential pour, which it's usually not. They need to go 5, 10, 15 miles. What did I say? 20, 25 miles under the speed limit. I don't even remember what I'm saying anymore. But yeah, this all happened the other day when it was pouring outside. So this is why it's fresh on my mind. And I was just so aggravated that I had to make an episode of 8 Minutes with Aaron about it. So if you like the weather when it rains or snows, sleets, or there's fog, then I am not a fan of yours. I said that earlier, and I'll say it again. So I am hoping that this winter there's not going to be a lot of snow. 1, because I don't want to shovel anything. 2, I don't want to slip and slide on my way to work. And 3, I don't want to have to sleep at work. So I would like the snow to miss us completely. I don't care if there's a drought. Let's find water in different ways. Can we not borrow some water from, the places that are flooding? How about Florida? Can we take some of that water that's flooding them every couple months with the tsunamis and shit like that? That's another thing that doesn't... While we're on the subject of water and rain, how about when California gets all those fires? Why are we not having reservoirs that are saving tons of water in areas such as Florida where it's pouring rain and shit like that, and then picking that sumbitch up with a big-ass helicopter, a big-ass plane, flying over to California and dropping that shit all over the place and putting out those wildfires? Why? Why not? That is a fantastic way to take care of the burning fires that destroy parts of California and shit like that. And the only reason I'm calling out you, California, is because that's the only place that's fresh in my mind. I don't think Las Vegas and Nevada have to worry about any of that. And I don't think Washington either. That's all on the West Coast too, right? Right on the brim, the brimski. I will admit, though, that living in Pennsylvania is pretty cool. We don't get a lot of tornadoes. We don't get a lot of hurricanes. We don't get a lot of awful, awful weather. So I guess some rain and some snow ain't that bad. But for visibility, we need some lights on those roads. They're all over the city roads, like Roosevelt Boulevard, going down regular city streets. But why are they not on turnpikes and major roads? If you work for the city or you work for the government, please leave down in the comments. Or if you are an economics major, tell me why there are no lights. Just tell me. All I want to know is why, because I'm not going to Google it. I ain't going to research it. I'm just going to continue to be upset and angry about these weather conditions. And I also want to say, my name is Aaron. Thank you for joining me with 8 Minutes with Aaron. I want to thank you for continuing to watch me and following with my ramblings along the things that I just find interesting for the day. I will see you next time, folks. See you later. Bye.